with playwiththeworld.com and the author of Find Your Happy, an inspirational guide on loving life to the fullest. And I am here today with some very great news. It's actually been a while since I've talked to you guys, and that's because honestly I've been going through a lot of stuff. I've been going through a lot of breakthroughs, a lot of meltdowns, a lot of things that I'm clearing out in order to be the best that I can be. Some of you know my New Year's goal for 2013 is to be my best self. That's it. Get rid of all the other resolutions and all the other mini goals. And as long as I'm being my best self, then everything else can fall into place. And so that's really, I did a teleseminar about that, and that's really what I'm offering to you about you and your own life. And if you're working towards goals or there's things that you really want to happen and they're not happening, ask yourself where you are out of alignment. And so for me, personally, the whole first part of the year, I was struggling. It felt like I was going uphill. Everything felt like a huge chore. And it was like climbing and climbing, and I was pushing against rocks just to make things happen, just to get more fans, just to get articles published. It was like, why am I working so hard? And so my whole play with the world was really work with the world. And it didn't work. It didn't work because it resulted in a huge depression, of course. Again, I fell right back into it, and I had to pull myself out. And the way I was able to pull myself out was taking a step back, and it was reflecting. Instead of looking at everything that was going on and going chaotic and diving into it and being like, oh my gosh, I'm so depressed, I actually moved through it very quickly because I have the tools that can, that really work and can equip you, if you're feeling in a funk, how you can pull out of it really quick. And that's really what I did. And so first thing is to focus on feeling your feelings. And I felt my feelings. And the really, really magic potion is putting yourself first. And that's what I did. I literally stopped everything. I stopped all of my pushing, and I still had my goals that I was focusing on out there, but instead I surrendered to the moment, and I realized that it doesn't have to be this hard. If there is any place in your life that feels like it's a struggle, it's constantly hard, maybe it's really hard to wake up in the morning and go to your work, maybe you're in a relationship and it is so hard, guess what? That is the clue and the cue from the universe that you don't have to work so hard. So it's time to either get out of that situation, let go, or just completely surrender to it. And that is what I did. I surrendered and I let go, and then things could flow and things could come to me at their own time, and things were really able to happen much faster. And in this process, I feel like I have discovered this new inner peace. I feel happier. I feel healthier. And so really today's message is about looking at where you are trying to control. What are you trying to control in your life? Because it probably feels like it's really hard work. If there's an area of your life that feels like you're extending so much energy but you're not getting the results back, maybe in a relationship, maybe with your work life, maybe in a situation where you're trying to lose weight and it's just not happening, then ask yourself, why are you trying so hard? What's going to happen if you don't try so hard? Are you afraid it's not going to happen? And that means that there's a lack of trust in the universe, that the universe can help you work with you to make your dreams come true. And for me, I was basically playing God. I was trying so hard to control everything and get this interview and sell this many books that I wasn't leaving any room for any opportunity or surprise to come. And it resulted in a depression, weight gain. But on the flip side, once I really focused and surrendered and put my health first, I said, okay, forget everything. I'm going to take care of myself. And I, started doing yoga more, started to really practice everything that I share in my book and putting it into full focus. That's when the magic happened. That's when things I could have never even expected happened. All of a sudden, I'm part of these worldwide seminars and teleseminars, more details to come, and all these things that I couldn't have even planned. So the message here is the universe has a plan greater than yours, and you have to trust it. But in order to get there, you have to be able to let go and allow yourself to be part of the process of co-creating with your dreams. So if you have a dream, put it out there, but work towards it, but you don't have to work hard. And so the main rule and the lesson today is about playing and adding more play into your life. I was working so hard, and it was resulting in a major, breakdown. Daily, I was missing client deadlines. I never do that. There's just so many things that were happening that were chaotic. And I realized it's because I was working too hard. So if you are working too hard, what are you going to do to combat that? Me? Well, you know that I love to travel. I'm an adventure junkie, so I booked a trip to Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, Mexico. Sounds so simple, I just got to go.
And I'm going to play. And the beauty is you have those dreams in your heart, so you can tap in and discover what is important to you and play. The value of life and the joy of life is play. And if anything you're doing feels like work, how can you find the play in it? So if you have a chore or something that really, really is something you don't want to do, look at it in a new way. You have the opportunity to look at it in a powerful way by saying, how can I look at this in a way that will be more joyful, whether it's washing dishes, whether it's doing an annual report, your taxes, whatever it is. Try to add more play into your daily routine. And when you do this, you'll find a new sense of freedom. As I have, I've lost weight, I feel more mentally clear, I have more unique conversations with people. My clients are so happy. Both my life coaching, I'm more present for them, and then also all of the writing clients and the design clients. It's amazing that my business is growing without me having to try, because I'm being more authentic with myself, which means I'm playing, I'm putting more joy into my daily routine. So for the next few weeks, ask yourself, how can you play more? How can you be more in tune with where your energy is? And if you're feeling out of alignment and you're feeling like you're working hard, stop, drop, and play. Just play. Give yourself the opportunity to let your heart do what it really wants to do, whether it's a trip to Puerto Vallarta, whether it's a renewing of your vows, whatever is important to you, go do it. Because time is short, life goes by fast, and we have the opportunity to make the most out of this life, and you can do that by playing. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you soon.
And play the value of life. And play the value of life, and the joy of life is play. And the joy of life is play.